Hey everybody, I'm Mr. Sheridan. Today is November 3rd. It's your day to vote. So for those of you who are 18, make sure that you go and vote. I already did that today. I also want to just say thanks for everybody for getting this stuff turned in. Just so you know, to review from what we covered on yesterday, that we do have a summative on Thursday. So for today, you have a couple quick assignments, or one quick assignment, and then I also have a rubric and a study guide for you so that you can go through and it'll help you go back and make sure that you get all this stuff done. So let me share my screen with you very quickly. If you'll go into your Google Classroom, again, we've got our agenda posted for the week. And if you will go through here, and the two assignments that are posted today, number one is a soybean plant identification. So if you crack this thing open, you'll see that number 1 through 4 here are these first 4 are pretty simple stuff. You're going to be able to find that. You'll see that there is a word bank down here. But I do want to go through, just like we did yesterday with the corn seed, and refresh your memory on what is, what is what as far as the actual parts of the corn seed. So we can see that number 1 here is the brown spot on the seed that shows where the plant was attached to the pod. So this is or where the seed was attached to this. So this represents an actual soybean seed. It's going to have this little brown spot here that where that seed was actually attached to the pod, and that is called the hilum, H-I-L-U-M, the hilum. Okay, number 2 is the outside hard cover that protects the seed, is called the seed coat. Pretty simple stuff. Number 3, the part of the seed that develops into a new plant through germination, including the stem, leaves, and roots, is called the embryo. Embryo. And then number 4, this part of the seed that stores food that will be used until the plant develops its leaves and stems above ground. Since it has a pair of first leaves, meaning 2 first leaves, the soybean plant is known as a dicot. This is called the cotyledon. We've talked about monocots and dicots. The cotyledon is actually that part of the seed that stores the food, and it's where all that stuff is going to emerge from. So the cotyledon is that first part of the seed. So other than that, you should know what all of these are: the leaf, the pod, the stem, and the roots. And I want you to make sure that you go in and identify those and get those done. After you've done that, what I want you to do is open up this assignment, which is your corn and soybean. It's actually not an assignment. It's just a material. It's posted here for your reference. It is called the Corn versus Soybean Summative Rubric. So we are going to cover 5 different learning targets on this summative. They're all listed here, and in some way, shape, or form, we are going to prove that you can do all of these things. And then down here, we talk about the sections and what you need to know for each one of these sections of the summatives. So we're going to talk about roots, we're going to talk about soybeans, corn, and the differences between them. And then we're going to do a little bit of the parts of the plants and actually identifying them and knowing what parts go where. If you remember back to our angiosperm CK12, you're going to want to go back through that. There's a really nice diagram of a flower on there. I would suggest that you go back to that assignment and study that figure, or that picture of how a flower is labeled. That will help you. Okay, so for everybody who is planning to be here again on Thursday, I will not see you tomorrow. We have advisory tomorrow, and then on Thursday we will go through and we will have I will assign our summative assessment. So if I still haven't decided exactly what format we're going to use for that, most likely it will be a combination of answering some questions in some sort of a Google form, and then also doing something either in person or on a recorded video, so that I know that it's you that's giving these answers. So I hope that everybody has a great day. And if you have any questions, as always, please email me, and I will talk to you all on Thursday. Have a great day.